Stay a while and listen.
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Immortal Unchained. And yeah, we're all gold, and we have our big old shiny bald spot in the back of our head. We got our axes. We are ready to do bad things to bad people, or good bad things to good bad people. I don't know. We're gonna hurt some fools, and it's gonna be okay. I think we're Did we finish everything up here? Maybe? Maybe we finished everything up here? I don't know. I don't recall, so maybe this is a mistake coming this way. Maybe it's not. Either way, I suppose we'll figure it out as we go. I know we killed a bunch of stuff. We did all that. We got through here. That leads over. I think we're fine. I think we did everything we had to do up here. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to waste time running around doing stuff. I have been streaming this game for the past 2 days, so I'm quite a bit further along than I am right now. Not tremendously. Like, essentially, if we do this next bit perfectly, I'm just a little bit past that. So, yeah. There was some learning pains, some growing pains, if you will. And it wasn't exactly the most exciting or fun part of my adventure so far, but it's not too bad. Why did they stop like that? Alright, and you will go down and die. And unfortunately, I can't remember what the classes are called. Like, I have no idea what my guy is. I have no idea what my stream guy is. But essentially, we're the guy with the daggers. And boy, I miss our much more powerful melee combat with this guy. There's most assuredly... Oops, I mistimed that. Twice, apparently. 3 times? I'm just gonna miss time all over the place. Alright. So, I don't know if, like, per class, the upgrades... I think I mentioned this in the last daily, but maybe not. But per class, I don't know if the upgrades are different. I think I might have mentioned it on this stream. So, where we go to the, like, armor things, and we got, like, the 5% damage reduction, then we got the extra health kit. I don't know if that's all random, if it's class-specific, or what the case is. But I got a different first one than I did, like, with this guy than the guy with the stream. That is a trap. Alright. So, it's onward to the next little area where we're going to get shot a whole bunch. And we're going to really, really, really despise everything that's happening to us. But it's okay. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. And you're dead. So that dude was kind of shooting at us. Oh. We've been marked, which is bad. We don't want to be marked. Being marked is not a good thing. Is he gonna roll out on us or not? Yeah, he is. Alright. Well, he did. I don't think that rolling out thing worked out for him very well. Alright. We got you over here, friend. Oops. This time. Yes, there's a lot of bullets that have to go flung over his way. Alright, we got him. Down he goes. Alright, so there's a lot of bullets we just used to kill off that guy. I'm okay with that for right now, but Hopefully we'll be able to do a little bit more melee stuff moving forward here. Alright, we got a Jaded Carbine and a Cerium Decree. I actually don't like that weapon. Sounds like it's better than the one that we have. But, I mean, it might be. It's going to give us a bit more range, but at the same time, I really don't care for it. I don't like it. No, I do not. Alright. Wow. He just basically destroyed my soul there, huh? Well, there you have it. What's next? So I have a nice little patrolling guy coming over here. The guy with a gigantic gun over there. This guy's about to have a real bad day. Alright, there's one less. There's a melee guy and one of those ranged dudes. The big guys don't seem to move as much. Alright, I'm gonna rat-tat bang you a little bit. I'm gonna pull out my SMG. A few easy shots on you. And you should tick out to the poison. I missed. I swear it sounds like there's somebody behind me, but there's not. I know the bullets just came from behind me. That's not what I meant. I didn't mean, like, there's a guy, he's up there somewhere that shot at me. He's not, like, actually coming at me. Alright, and now you. You are no fun. Positioning is actually quite terrible. Good, we knocked him down a bit. And you're done. Alright, we got a squiggly larva. Nice. Alright, so those guys aren't too difficult. They're pretty basic with what they do. They have the regular attack, which is pretty easy to deal with or avoid. And of course, then they also have their ground slam thing, which is a little bit more difficult to avoid, honestly. If I'm being honest to you. It's a little bit more challenging to avoid. I did not hit the way I was hoping it would. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a tremendous amount of bullets left. We're probably going to end up having to use one of our ammo packs. Not necessarily on this guy, but he's going to be a big part of it. We're really, really, really low on bullets in general. You see that guy that's walking around up there? That's going to be our problem guy. That's not to say that everything up to him is going to be easy. But yeah, it's going to be easy in comparison. It's literally exactly what I'm going to be saying. It's literally everything is easy until we get to that guy. Now, that's not true, but, you know, I can pretend. Alright. As long as I don't miss this. I can deal with that. That's not too bad. Alright, big guy, what you bringing? Bringing your death? Okay. We'll take it. We're also gonna knock this ladder down. Alright, then we're gonna casually walk over here. Guy up top just tried to shoot us. With the cold fire of worms extinguished, the first realm falls into decay. The unguarded archives of forgotten knowledge linger as a solemn reminder of the importance of this world. These guys are pretty slow moving. They're not super difficult, but you can definitely panic yourself into a corner and get killed. Now, I will have issues dealing with this guy, though. Because there's no super easy way to deal with him. He's kind of problematic no matter what. And as you can tell, he still manages to land an occasional shot on you that you don't want. So I'd say the safest way to deal with him is just to shoot him a bunch in the face. Oops. I mean, you can melee him, it's just not exactly the best idea. There's not a lot of room to play around with right here, and that's where the biggest issue comes in, because you need to be able to dodge roll or avoid his big melee attack, which is really difficult to do at times. Now, I don't have a lot of ammo right now, so what we're going to do, instead of just dying like a complete noob, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to use our ammo pack and confirm it. We have a decent amount of health, and we have our grenade, so gonna reload, gonna switch over to this, gonna reload, and we're gonna have to fight that guy up top. Now, he's a one-shot boss guy, so if you take him, well, a mini-boss, or mid-boss, or whatever you want to call him, he's not an actual boss, but once you take him down, he stays down, so all subsequent attempts, he's no longer there, and you don't have to deal with him anymore. That did not work at all how I had planned. My grenade completely missed him. He is pretty quick, by the way. As I'm sure you're noticing. I don't know that how I got him stuck, but I'm not going to complain about it. Oh. I think he got unstuck. Well, I guess he does know how to deal with us behind the shield. Again, ow, I'm not complaining. He's very confused. But I killed him. I defeated him, and he's dead. Also, there's a little ladder here, by the way, guys and gals, where you can climb down. I know I didn't do a lot of looking around. I do apologize. Like, I spent a good probably 2 hours or so in this area. Granted, we're only like 14 minutes in, so there was some dying on my part. But there's a chest out here in the water, and all over the water you see that's deep here. I haven't done it. I haven't walked into the water to die, but I never wanted to because I saw there was like ground just slightly under the water. Anyway, you come down this ladder, you find it, you get down here, and eventually you can walk over here and you can, get this strong box. It's got a shotgun in it, which is something I'm very, very, very interested in. And we got some other random stuff. Now keep in mind, right here, there's a trap. So I've avoided it. There's also a forlorn idol over here. Young and unspoiled, Iska enjoyed life. Together with her father and brothers, she was happy for a time. Now this leads us all the way back to the beginning, and I will probably take the trek back the long way. But just to show you guys that it's here, this is probably a way to avoid some of the fighting. Not a lot of it. Oh my gosh, I almost walked off the edge there. Anyway, you come around here, just be careful. Don't be like me and just be all like, ah, blah, 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 and then nearly die. Anyhow, if you run back this way, you will get back to where we basically originally started, where those two guys were down at the other end of the stairs. And we just came from the obelisk. But we're going to go back this way now. So after that, there's a dude over here that's melee. There's a guy up there that's ranged. There's a chest up there that we've already taken. Then, of course, we come across here. There's the melee guy that's off to our left. The big guy that's across from us. And the little, like, the smaller guy with the chain gun that's right there. And then there's dudes above us shooting down. Over here, there was the shield up with the smaller guy with the chain gun. This is the guy that we killed across the way. And we never actually came and got a strong box. There we go. So we got a cold patch and a basic component. I also didn't lower the other ladder yet either. Oh yeah, I did. So we can actually just climb up that. After that, there's two more of the smaller guys with the chain guns that come around this corner. Eventually, whether they patrol or you go and you aggro them. There's a big chain gun guy in front of us and two melee guys. And then up here, there's the chain gun guy that was right there. There's a chain gun guy up on top of the bridge somewhere over there. And then there's another dude standing there, big chain gun guy. And then we get all the way up here. This is where that shortcut was. Behind the shield, straight down. To get to the chest. There's a small chain gun guy up here. And then that's pretty much it. Everything else is cleared at that point. So, there you have it. Now, before you go over there to fight the boss that will probably kill you, because if you're bad like me, you're not going to figure it out right away, and it's going to take you a couple tries. I would advise coming over here, but I would advise it after you kill, if you're healthy enough, after you kill the big guy. That big guy that we chased and we hid behind the thing and we killed him. I would advise doing that after the fact, because over here there's this armor thing that's going to buff us up somehow. 20% reduced fire damage, okay. And then over here there is a door that we're going to utilize this to unlock. And this leads us right back to Electric Abbot. No, not Electric Abbot. This leads us right back to our base of operations, basically, our obelisk. So we're going to come down to the obelisk, and we are going to utilize the obelisk, and maybe we'll use all our bits and see what we can get out of this. So let's go here. Sure, we'll use the 2. I don't know if there's any more. Small ammo pack. We don't have a lot of small ammo packs. I used 1. I had a lot more in the stream, but I also died a lot more on the stream. Alright, hold on, before we do anything else, let's go here and let's get some more strength. I kind of want the strength. Alright, I don't know that we have enough to use the shotgun just yet, but I'd like to pretend that we do. Alright, so the Jagged Carbine, it has its advantages, mostly with, I believe the range is a bit higher, 3 meters higher. It does burst fire versus the fully auto. And it does do a little bit more damage, but this is really nice to be able to just murder somebody straight up, like when they run at you. And you can still fire at burst mode by just slowly clicking, you know, as opposed to speeding it along. Alright, our Legion sidearm, I don't think we have enough for the shotgun yet. This shotgun's 14 strength. This shotgun is also 14 strength. And we are looking at, I think we only have 11 or 12. So we need 2 more levels before we get our shotgun. I'm going to scrap this because we're not going to use it again. I'm not sure that I'm going to use the glaives. I might. I'm going to keep it around. I'm not sure if we'll use that. Those are dual revolvers, and they're pretty good. They're not bad, but they're harder to aim. It's harder to get your 1-2 shot because there's 2 of them versus the 1. So I think one of the issues I may run into once I get the shotgun is I won't have a long range weapon, so I may end up switching back to that other rifle just to have the long range. Because obviously a shotgun is not long range. Alright, we'll see. Alright, I'm going to go attempt the boss now. I have no idea whether or not it's going to work. All we have are our hopes and dreams. And we shall see whether or not it works. So the big guy is down and out. He will not be coming back. The one that gave us the Berserker glaives or whatever they were called. All the other guys that we killed are all back, but we're bypassing all of those guys because we're over here, which is nice. Oh, there's a strong box up here. Defense cipher. A TRM syringe. So we'll see about the cipher when we get back to base. Unfortunately, I still have to dance with these guys. Alright. Chop off some limbs, take him down. Reload, and this is going to be a boss that we're going to actually struggle quite a bit with, I think. But let's see what we can do. That's not the boss, by the way. Alright, unpleasant things that you find out about this boss as you begin. See the hole in the ground that he just crawled out of? Those things will actually trap you in them. I missed. That's not good. Alright, so I like to keep my range with him if I can. And eventually he's going to go back into shield mode, like right there. And that will mean that we can just unload on his spinal column. Which, again, unfortunately, we're not doing a tremendous amount of damage right yet. Ouch. That was a misplay from me. Alright, shield time. That was a pretty good chunk of damage, I dare say. Alright. I don't know if that hit him at all. I feel like it didn't do much. I tried throwing the grenade. Grenade is really, really, really powerful, by the way, guys and gals. You can utilize it, do so. Because it is real strong. Alright, he should be... yeah, so he should be shielding up again real soon. Oh, I fell into one of the holes. Fortunately, that means we just wasted that, most of that attempt at being able to actually get some damage on him. Alright, come on, big guy. Oh, shielding early. Did not expect that, and I can't get a good angle on him once again. Got a little bit there out of that, but not a tremendous amount. What you gonna do, buddy? Ow. A little too slow with my exfiltration there. So, as you can see, the boss, relatively simplistic once you figure out exactly what you need to do against him. But if you don't know, you're probably going to look kind of foolish trying to fight him. I know this because I look kind of foolish trying to fight him once upon a time. Aw, the thing grabbed me out of the... That's unfortunate. There are other ways to battle this guy, like one of the ways that I had kind of deciphered would actually work was you can just strafe back and forth while locking onto him. And, oh, it's a long way around. You can strafe back and forth while locking onto him, and whenever he does his forward thrust, not his overhand like that, but his forward thrust, you have a fairly easy chance. Ah, I mistimed that. Fairly easy chance to actually blast him. Alright, reloaded the pistol. I mean, I could just keep shooting him at this point if I really wanted to. But, nah. We want to end him in spectacular fashion. And that is through the use of melee. That's right. Took you down. First try. Little bit of confidence increase, by the way, if you guys hadn't noticed. I've been through this. I've done it. I've mastered my craft for this part. Granted, I still make mistakes. I say mastered. It's not true. It's not 100% like actually mastering. Like people who are really good at Dark Souls, and they're really, really good. I can get through it without a lot of death. So Legion Hellcaster, Cursed Blade, a bunch of other stuff. Ooh, the Cursed Blade looks really good. Hope I am able to get that at some point. That's neither here nor there. Right now, we need to get up here. I've noticed that one of the things I really like, and I mentioned this in the stream as well, that it seems like after you defeat a boss, you don't have to worry about there being traps or another thing coming to eat you immediately right away. You actually get time to think, time to move around and do stuff, and usually it also blocks your exit path, so yeah. You don't have to worry about like things just being there and coming to murder your face. You can actually take your time and breathe a bit, go around, loot, explore, and do all that stuff. Anyway, let's check this out. Well,
there was a brief flicker on this side. Were you able to restore the orb? Return to the core. Merge the connection with the monolith. Be wary should you gaze into its eye. It boils over with echoes of the past.
fun stuff. Alright. Well, we need a key. We don't have it yet, so it looks like we're pretty much done with this area for now, but there's still, obviously, a large amount of this area that we haven't done yet. There's doors and pathways we haven't gone through. I say a large amount. I don't know how big it actually is, but there definitely seems to be doors and pathways that we have not been able to access. And right now we're just going to pretty much leave. We're going to leave the safe and easy way. And it's going to be sweet, sweet, nice style. We're basically going to make it back to our obelisk, and we're probably going to break off the episode there. I don't want to say caution or warn, but I will enlighten you guys or let you know that to open the next door to the next area where we must go, we need to have at least 1,000... Sorry, I think my dog barked. At least 1,000 of our bits in order to do so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here. I think we got a couple of stuff here. Sizable amount of bits. How many? Let's find out. 4,700. Alright, that's what we got. So that was 1,000, I think. And then what's a canister of bits? Huge amount. Alright. That's 5,000. Alright, so we're going to try to get those 2 points in. If we can. Into our strength. And hopefully we have enough left over. I think we do. Alright, we got 2 new weapons. we have the Legion Hellcaster, which is a crude launcher, which means I will definitely get myself killed with. So definitely don't want to use that. I think I'm going to switch this over right now, because I think we have enough for our shotgun. We do. Now we have two different options here. We have this one, which is the most recent one that we got. It has an ammo cap of 48 versus this one having an ammo cap of 36. This does more damage, but it's all physical, whereas this is ice or frost. Range 5 meters, 11 meters, I guess. They're both 11. This fires 10 by 8. This fires 8 by 10. Or that's the stability damage. 8 by 9 plus 4, and this is 10 by 6 plus 5. I mean, they both do way more damage than what we have right now. I guess we'll just really have to try them. 15 energy usage versus 20. So I'm going to say we're going to go with this one. I'm going to equip it. And we did get a new weapon, but we can't use it yet. It is an acid weapon versus this. Well, this is also an acid weapon. There you go. This one does a lot more damage. And the melee scaling's not quite as high, but it's heavy. I mean, attack speed's 80%, same as this. So, I mean, it's looks pretty good. Looks like it's going to be nice. Do we see any kind of range? I don't know if, like, there's melee range. Armor penetration's higher. The critical hit bonus is higher. So getting 22 strength is going to be quite the endeavor. So we're not going to be able to use that for quite a long time, I feel. But we got ourselves a shotgun and we have aspects now. So with the agony aspect, increased critical damage bonus. That's the only one that we have right now. But we have two ciphers that we can check out. We have an offensive and a defensive cipher. I will spend the 300 to check it out. Submachine guns are ideal for dealing a lot of damage over a limited period of time, making them effective in most situations. Increased damage with the submachine gun. And then we're going to decode this one. This increases our dodge speed. Cybernetically enhanced reflexes allow for superhuman reaction times. Well, I definitely think I'm going to go with probably the dodge eventually, but for right now we're going to stick with the agony. Oh, did I not look at this one? So is that what it was? It was just like, you didn't look at me. Alright, I'm going to take a quick shot here with the shotgun just to see. Oh. How far does that go? Doesn't look like it went that far. Or even that far. It's got really rapid firing. Oh my goodness. That almost seems broken. So a lot less bullets, but here we'll take a look at this. First fire. It's pretty consistent. While I prefer the SMG overall, just in case we need range. Now we have it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this particular episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm having a blast with this game. I really, really am enjoying it. I like it a lot. I hope you guys are enjoying it as well. Until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.